Oh my goodness, this is so fun. How are you guys doing? Oh, so excited. I'm so excited to be here. I've been so happy recently. I'm not normally a happy person. Oh no, not a good way to start a set. Oh no, the lady wearing shoes from Aldi on stage is sad. I'm not normally a very happy person. I'm very happy because I got engaged a little while ago. That's good, thank you. It's good. You know, I'm of legal age. He's of much older, but not that creepy legal age. I couldn't even say it. I was so horny in my mouth. I love being engaged. We got engaged on Thanksgiving. People tell me that's not a very romantic holiday to get engaged on. They're like, why'd you get engaged on Thanksgiving? Well, I am a fat person, so that is the most romantic holiday of the year for us. Anybody else? Anybody else start a fire between their legs if they walk too fast? I'm on my second pair of pants of the day. I was late to the show. For you thin people, for fat people, Thanksgiving is our Valentine's Day. And then the day after Valentine's Day, when the candy goes on sale, that's our Christmas. So it's just a little bit different. I'm in an age gap relationship. My fiance, he's about 10 years older than me. I've only ever dated older men. I prefer to date older men. I don't have daddy issues. My dad rides a skateboard and wishes I didn't exist, but it's not a problem for me. I just prefer to date older men because, like, men in their 20s don't go to bed at 6:30 p.m. unless they have a Xanax problem. But if you feed a man in his 40s spaghetti, he will go to bed 45 minutes later, no matter what. You guys get so sleepy. I make lasagna every single day of the week. I've seen every episode of The Real Housewives. I have a beautiful life. I prefer to date heavier men. Sorry, thins, taken. Keep it in your tiny jeans tonight. I prefer to date heavier set men. Thin men, you do have good qualities, like you only have to buy one airplane seat. That's really cool. But my number one sexual need is to be laid upon like a skin-colored anxiety blanket. And I can get that from one man who's 275 plus. Meanwhile, I would need 3 to 4 thins on top of me to do that. And if you have sex with a guy over 275, he always has a little bit of Cane's chicken tenders underneath his fingernails. In case you get hungry. I'm not very confident in the bedroom, so I'm not going to make eye contact with anyone as I say this, but I do like to be choked out a little bit, you know. I want to feel like Jane and Tarzan. I want to feel like maybe I could die tonight. I don't know how to ask for that, so that's why I also, another benefit to heavy guys is that 2 to 3 minutes into having sex, they will need to put their hand down to brace themselves because they get tired. And ladies, if you wiggle the right way, it sort of turns into a happy accident. It's wonderful, it's wonderful. No, I'm a thicker person. I'm on a diet for my wedding. A diet is this thing that you do where all you eat is pumpkin seeds for 3 weeks, and then you don't shit for 1 year. And then you are just still this shape. You just still wear maternity pants as your regular pants, even though you have no children. You guys know you can buy them. They don't ask, they just assume. It's wonderful. I'm trying to get everyone to wear maternity pants. They're so cool. They have this big stretchy band at the top. So ladies, if you're having a low breast day, anyone know what I'm talking about? You know, thank you. Thank you, one very confident woman I'm afraid of. Sometimes women like me have rocks in their breasts that are magneted to the center of the earth, and they're just very heavy. And those maternity pants, they have that big band. You can just lift it up and tuck them in. It's like shapewear. What's the shape? Winnie the Pooh. It's wonderful. I love it so much. Planning a wedding is crazy. I thought I was middle class until I started planning a wedding. Turns out I am Oliver Twist poor. I am so poor. Or, right now our plan is to get married in a La Rosa's parking lot. And then the catering is gonna be a coupon to La Rosa's for a kid slice. And then the honeymoon is hoping that someone just clips me on the way out and just hit me so I can have a couple weeks off work. That would be great. I live here in Cincinnati now. I'm not from here originally. I grew up in a very small town in rural Vermont. Yep, silence is what it deserves. It's a weird place. Vermont's still a state. Sometimes people forget. We're still hanging on up there. We have not been sucked into Canada's clit yet, even though they keep trying to get us. Vermont's a weird place. Like, they show you guys the cool part of Vermont that's all like Ben and Jerry's and tie-dye and maple syrup. I'm not from that part. I'm from the part that's like camo prom dresses and heroin and just like a really weird amount of fatal dirt bike accidents. It's so crazy. All the kids that bullied me in high school died in dirt bike accidents. It's almost like some woman was cutting the brakes to all their dirt bikes. And then that woman had to come to Go Bananas on a Tuesday. Okay, that's it for me. You guys have been wonderful.